Libra. Welcome to Social Dragonfly Tarot. My name is Eddie. If you don't know already, this is a timeless general reading for the sign of Libra. I noticed that the air signs had one less, um, one less video in all of the playlists, right, than the rest of the signs. So I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all air signs a little short little bonus reading, okay, to make up for whichever one they're missing. I have no idea which one they're missing. All right, so this is a timeless general reading, all right, for the sign of Libra. Not going to resonate with everyone, okay? My reading style isn't for everyone, all right? So, yeah, thank you for your likes, comments, and subscribes. I really appreciate it. Okay, so Libra, I'm feeling a brother. Someone lost a brother. I'm not really sure exactly what happened, but it's almost like you feel responsible, okay? It's almost like there's something that you feel like you're responsible for in the situation, all right? There's a loss that you suffered. If this is not a person, this is a loss that you suffered, okay? And this is extremely difficult for you to get over, all right? Definite wounds here. Heart chakra has definitely been wounded here. Maybe it's caused you to, in an effort to protect yourself, which is generally what happens when we get hurt, you kind of shut off your heart, right? Maybe you're pulling back from people. You don't want to connect with people like you normally have been or like you were before in an effort to keep yourself from getting hurt again. I feel like you need to give yourself some compassion. I feel like you need some self-acceptance here, okay? With this fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael, I'm feeling like you need to give yourself some grace and some acceptance here. There's some aspect of this that, with whatever this was that you went through, whatever this was that you lost, that is causing you to be really, really hard on yourself. Okay? The flow is blocked. I feel like there's definitely a broken heart here. There's definitely some sort of, this could have been something that happened a long time ago, and it's like you're feeling like you should have been over it by now or something like that. Like maybe you're hard on yourself because hearing the songs that, reminded you of this person or whatever these triggers are that are coming up are still really, really knocking you on your ass emotionally. And I feel like you might be beating yourself up or something, but you need to know that it's okay to grieve in whatever way that you need to. Okay? It's okay to grieve in whatever way that you need to. Grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. And then I only say that because we do have patience here. It says, I accept that everything happens in divine order. Yeah, so there's like something that you're beating yourself up for here, okay, Libra? Whether it's the fact that you could not change the situation, the fact that you weren't able to help this person or change the dynamics of the circumstances somehow, okay? Or this is just you maybe beating yourself up, needing to show yourself more compassion, more grace, because you feel like you should be over it by now, okay? This is like I said, some of y'all, it's a sense of abandonment, okay? And there's like maybe some resentment here. I feel like there's some self-care. There's an aspect of self-care that needs to come, that you need to embrace for yourself, okay, Libra, because there's something here. There's some sort of blockage. You need to be taking your breaks, taking time to yourself. If you don't feel like going out, if you don't feel like talking to anybody, then stay home and watch Netflix or stay home and read a book or do whatever you feel like you need at that period of time, and don't beat yourself up for that. It's okay to give yourself space. I feel like there could even be someone around you who, maybe is not allowing you to have that time or something like that. Some of y'all may benefit a lot from like journaling, okay? Journaling or just taking a fucking shower and letting this shit out. I feel like some of y'all have like, my throat is kind of welling up. Like, how you get that lump in your throat? That's kind of what I'm feeling right now. There is some way that you're not approving of yourself here, okay? I feel like it's almost like you expect yourself to just be up and over it, whatever this is. And that you are a human. You are someone who has a heart, who has emotions, who has emotional needs, okay? There may, like, I'm feeling, I can't help but feel like there's guilt or something, or someone's trying to make you feel guilty, or you have some sort of sense of guilt or something surrounding this situation. But just allowing yourself to be and feel how you are. You don't have to sit there and identify with the emotions that come up. You can just allow them to come up, allow them to flow freely, right? Because emotions are energy in motion. So that energy will pass by, but if you're blocking the flow of that energy, it's not going to flow through properly, and it's going to become stuck. And that's kind of what's happened here. Okay, Libra. I almost feel like a lot of the time, like, Libras are really, really good at seeing all aspects of things, seeing all sides of things. And I feel as though you have been really good at doing that, but it's like you're really good at being diplomatic and seeing both sides of being, like, I guess, graceful. You have a good sense of diplomacy with other people, but I feel like there's something within yourself that you're being too hard on yourself for. Okay? There's an energy of a younger boy or a young male, okay, that has passed. There's the energy of a young male that has passed, and I'm feeling that, okay? They want you to know that there's nothing that you could have done to change this situation. There's nothing that you could have, you're angry. They want you to know to let go of that anger, let go of that resentment. And they know how angry you are, because I feel anger. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So whatever this was that was lost, this was something that you were either loyal to, okay, or this energy was loyal to you, okay. I'm just, from this King of Swords here, I'm just getting loyalty. This person could have looked up to you, or you could have looked up to this person in some way. I feel as though this is an energy of, being very truthful. Let me move my water over here. This is like, all right, there's some aspect of the situation that has been very cut and dry for you. Okay? I really feel... I really feel from this, this could have been someone that gave you the courage to move forward. That was very, there's a strong sense of morality here that I'm getting off of this. Okay, so whether this is an energy of you or the person that you were dealing with, okay, this is an energy that I'm feeling. There's moral compunction here. There's values. This is the type of person where it's like they're very structured, okay? They think of things in a very rational, logical way. This is someone who, this is a very strong individual, all right? Has a lot of discernment. Okay? This is an energy of, you really trying to educate yourself on a lot of things. This is a time back when you were open to things, and you were able to think things through with a very logical mind. But there has been something that has come along that really knocked you on your ass, where you're not able to, I feel like whatever this wound is, for some of you, this is so old that you've really stabilized yourself in an energy of thinking rationally, okay? Not really exercising the feminine energy here. Not really following your intuitive abilities, because it's been blocked with this blocked heart chakra here, okay? If you block off your heart chakra, if you block off that heart space, that is your 0 point. That is your connection to source. That is your connection to spirit. Because if you cut yourself off from your own emotions, you're stopping your connection to yourself. Then what happens is you stop your connection to spirit. So I think for a long time you've been relying on an energy of rationale, trying to rationalize things. Yeah, things used to be really black and white for you back in the day, but now there's been some sort of emotional aspect to this that complicated everything. So you have the Eight of Wands. So this is a lot of communication. This is a very communicative energy. Okay. This is, I really feel like you are willing to open up about this now. Okay. It might just flow out of you, out of nowhere. Yeah. I feel like you're going to be receiving, either come across someone or receive some sort of offer from someone that really kind of embodies a more warm energy. I feel like there's somebody around you either that, like I said, this energy that you had before around you that you were exposed to is very cut and dry. I feel like you are in the process right now. You're receiving a lot of downloads about this. You're going to have some different understanding about this situation. And there's going to be a new process, a new way of beginning things. You're going to go down a new path, embark on a new journey with how you express yourself. You're going to be viewing things from a completely different perspective. All right. I feel like you're going to have someone come your way who, the way that they think about things and the way that they approach things, it's like you've never thought about that before. You know, you never thought about that before. There was a lot of passionate love for whatever this was. I feel like it stopped abruptly. Whatever this change was, you were not ready for this. It hit you like a ton of bricks, okay? There could have been some information, and particularly if this is pertaining to somebody that you lost. I feel as though this is information or facts or something like that that really, really, you were taken aback by this information when it came in, okay? Others of you, this is just you not knowing how to move forward, so you just stopped, okay? You just stopped moving forward with whatever this was, this information. Somebody could have came across really cold to you. Yeah, this could be a family member, of course, like I was saying. See the children there. There could also been, this could have been about a divorce or a ruling, family ruling with some sort of legal matter or something like that, that caused you to really pick up and move. Yeah. Yeah, see, that's the thing, is there was something about this, there's some sort of truth that you have to accept about this that you're not going to be able to, there's some part of this that you can't control, okay? And that's what made this really hard. And this is also the energy of being too much in the rational mind. Okay? What's blocking your way forward, okay? What's blocking the understanding is, you know, the use of the imbalance of the masculine energy. All right, work on pulling that feminine energy out just a little bit more and cultivating that. Then I feel like this is going to be, you're going to have messages come through. Yeah, blocked intuition. You're not able to see things clearly. All right. Okay, so with the Page of Swords, this is, I feel like I just keep getting this angry energy. Maybe you've been waiting for a long time for answers with whatever this was, okay? This certainly could have to do with the death of something. I feel like there's some sort of evidence or something like that that comes out. This is that, okay, the energy, that storyline, that timeline is kind of taking over this reading here. Somebody here could have lost their husband or lost their father or something like that. I almost feel like if that's the case, that the father energy was not who, it's like you found out that this person is not who you thought they were, okay? And that could be where the anger is coming in. You could have found out that this person was, you know, it's almost like you're hearing things through the grapevine, okay? With this Page of Swords reverse, it's like people are talking. There's a lot of chatter that you're picking up on right now. And, you know, it's like now that this person has either passed away or transitioned, or now that this person is, either if it's not about someone passing away, now that this person has been removed out of the situation, there's a lot of gossip that's going on, a lot of things that are being talked about, like the word on the street. There's a lot of words on the street, okay, about this person. And, what I'm getting here is someone may have been more manipulative than you thought, okay? The Page of Swords in reverse is somebody who's pretty intelligent, but they don't necessarily use it in the right way, okay? I even feel a sense of paranoia here because of the fact that you've been hurt in the past, right? Which is why you closed off your heart chakra. You know, this is the Page of Swords in reverse can be some paranoia here. So I feel like you may be getting a lot of messages. All right, this could be, you know, opportunities to move on or something like that. And you may find yourself, you know, just kind of feeling kind of salty about it. Not really wanting to take the opportunities, not really wanting to move forward, but you're longing for that. Okay? This feminine energy here is longing to be expressed through you. Some of y'all, this is a mother. You're a mother energy waiting to figure out what happened either to your husband or something like that. Okay? Or a son is what I'm picking up on here. Okay? This could also just be some messages coming in, like I said, that are this could just be you receiving news that you don't like. Okay. And, you know, I feel like there's a lot that you could say, but it's either you're gonna, there's anger being expressed that wants to come out. There's anger that wants to come out. Someone here is very angry. But maybe you don't know how to say it, so you just don't. And it's like it's welling up inside you, and yeah, there could be a lot of gossip involved in the situation. Just be mindful of whatever these messages are that are coming in, because I feel like some of them may help you, some of them are sincere, but I also feel like others of you, this is an energy of that's trying to trigger you, because it's almost like you're getting an opportunity to allow some of this out. This grief has sat there and has not been expressed, or just kind of had nowhere to go. All right. And it's not like you need to take the grief outside of you and put it somewhere. It's not necessarily like that. It's just like this energy has become stagnant inside of you. Okay. And it's almost become poisonous to you in a way, which it's okay to feel grief. Okay. But it's like someone kept pushing it down and ignoring it, or ignoring their intuition about a situation. And now it's gotten to the point where it's literally toxic. And I feel like this could be somebody that is cynical. It's like there's opportunities for like either growth or messages coming in or communication coming in, or opportunities, like maybe there's a lot of anger or something that needs to be expressed, and I feel like it comes out the wrong way because it's just been there so stagnant for so fucking long that, you know, you could also find out something. I feel like information came to you and you're keeping it to yourself. You could find out something that happened, all right, about a situation where either something that happened that was unfair to someone, or this could simply be someone keeping information from you. I just, you know, I really be aware of moving too fast with something. There's going to be a need to really listen to what's inside you and use your intuition and your intuitive abilities. Okay. Like you with this Knight of Coins. Okay. They're really wanting you to take it slow with whatever you approach it with a methodical and realistic and like a prudent. They're saying be prudent, be wise, you know, don't be afraid to take things slow. Don't let anybody try to manipulate you into rushing into anything. Okay? Somebody here is really holding something back. to keep things from blowing up. This is not a coins, please. Yeah. Yeah, what the fuck did I just say? Somebody's holding something back to keep a situation from blowing up. I feel like you may just be keeping your cards close because I feel like, yeah, and see, you're having patience. The Knight of Pentacles is patient, practical, and methodical. So I feel like you're holding back something. You have some sort of information that you're keeping close to your chest and you're not really saying anything about it because you're waiting for the timing. You're waiting for when the time is right. Yeah, they need you to be mindful, all right? Because there may be someone that comes along that triggers this anger or resentment or grief that's inside you, which is okay that it's there. Like, don't judge yourself for having that there, but be mindful that the fact that you haven't expressed this or that you've been holding on to this for so long, they may try to come in and try to be... Someone might just be acting rude, okay? Somebody might be acting rude. Somebody might be aggressive, some sort of aggressive, like angry type of energy. And you got to be mindful not to meet them on that frequency because because you might actually let go or let slip of whatever truth that you're fucking holding on to. Okay? And they want you to be mindful of that because you're actually doing yourself a favor by taking it slow. This could be some sort of evidence or proof of something, okay? You could also be keeping it, yeah, see, they want you to keep this to yourself. This person wants you to get upset. There's some sort of, man, I feel like there's some sort of scandal or something that you know about, Libra. I don't know. All right, we're going to take this, put it over here. Yeah, so this is, the main issue that we have going on here could have to do with the Cancer, okay? It doesn't have to be. Like I said, you know something. Either that or somebody has something on you. And they're like an opportunistic energy here. I feel like somebody knows something. Whatever this information is, it's keeping somebody from being able to move forward in the way that they fucking want to. Okay. Somebody could be pregnant by someone, is what I'm picking up on here. Somebody could be pregnant by someone, or there's some sort of pathway or new beginning or something like that that somebody wants to take. And you're not able to. Listen, this is also really scattered energy. I feel like whatever this is, you're doubting yourself. You have some sort of information. Okay? You have some sort of information, but I feel like you're doubting the validity of it. This is self-doubt. All right? This is self-doubt. I think that they're wanting you to wait and pull back and, make sure that you know exactly what you want to do and have a solid plan with this. Because if you're forceful or if you go in lacking a direction or lacking your self-control, yeah, I feel like this is anger, okay? Because the Chariot in reverse can also be aggression. And I feel like there's some sort of aggression or something like that that's keeping you from seeing clearly. They want you to have a plan. They don't want you to just go forward all willy-nilly. Because this has to do with something that really, really hurt you. And they want you to tame that aggression, right? When we saw that Knight of Wands in reverse, they really want you to try to kind of... That's why it's important to go and journal things out or express things whenever when you're in your own sacred space or whatever. That way you don't get to a place where that aggression gets you into situations or circumstances or tied up with, people, places, circumstances, situations, and things or whatever the fuck that will leave you confused and leave you being like, how the fuck did I get into this situation, right? So that's why it's good to process those emotions on your own time. Okay. Right, because then you'll end up losing out, right? You'll be in like a downward spiral here. 8 of Wands. Okay. There's some way that a wound, okay, a wound or some, this could even be from childhood. This is stagnant energy. Like I said, there's a blockage here because of the energies that have been held on to, and it's projecting outward from you. Not everybody, I mean, some people gonna be like, that's not me. Well, if it ain't you, then it ain't you. You don't have to fucking say it. You know what I mean? With the Seven of Wands, okay, there's like an issue here either with mother wounding or an issue here where there's a truth about a family member or something that you need to accept. I almost feel like you feel victimized somehow and are feeling the need to like blame. You know what I mean? Um, that's kind of what I'm getting off the Seven of Wands. It's almost like you feel the need to, you know, it's like somebody need to pay, you know, for whatever this is, and that may not be everybody. Okay. I feel like whatever this is, yeah, because this can be like you're under attack or being blamed for something. And somebody here is focusing a lot on who's to blame for this, who's responsible. I mean, there could be some sort of legal something going on here, right? Maybe there's a feminine energy here who had to get an attorney or lawyer up or something like that because of feeling attacked. Like I said, this could have had to deal with children. Something really, really not good could have happened. Yeah, you're feeling the need to defend or protect yourself. Or you risk losing everything. And they don't want you to come at this situation without a solid, stable plan. Because there's something, I almost want to say there's some aspect of this situation that requires really, really careful balancing and handling. What's the will of the divine for Libra for this situation? Divine will for Libra, or will of Libra's higher self, or the highest timeline, highest possible outcome or timeline. These cards are weird because I don't really ever use them, so they feel weird to me. Five of Wands in reverse. Yeah, that you don't fight it. This is really about you letting go of the conflict, okay? Not really needing to blame someone, because I feel like that's only going to leave you with more loss, with more feelings of loss. You've already lost out on something, okay? It's almost like you feel like you got robbed of opportunities or something like that. And honestly, focusing on that is only going to make it worse. You know, whenever you're dealing with people like this, it could be somebody that's manipulative or something like that. You know, you really get back in your power whenever you realize that it doesn't really matter blaming, you know, trying to apportion blame. It doesn't really, they don't want you to move in haste. They really, 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 really don't want you to move in haste. Because that's really not going to get you the progress that you want. There's like a resistance here. You keep trying to move on. You keep trying to move on. Remember, I said you keep, it's like somebody here keeps trying to push past something that they're not ready to be pushed past, okay? So the divine could be creating an impasse here, right? Keeping you from going down a certain path because you're not there emotionally yet. And sometimes that's a hard thing to, you know, to accept, because then whatever you're trying to work for, you feel like you lost it before you could even get it. That doesn't mean that you're not going to get it. They just want you to stop the resistance, okay? Because it seems like the biggest issue here is the resistance. Okay, and that's why they have this Five of Wands in reverse. Like, there's a truth about whatever you're resisting that's not helping you. And with that Eight of Wands in reverse, that's negativity too. A negative mindset. Right. So, you know, you're not understanding that a balance has to come before this. There's some sort of like, look, Six of Pentacles is a reward. So if you just, there's some sort of surrendering or some form of resistance that they want you to stop. Stop trying to fight it. Allow something to flow, okay? It may be that you're fighting expressing something. It may be that you need to just stop talking to people. Block people. If they're sending you messages or something like that are hurting you, or all these messages coming in, because I feel like that's what's going on with you in the present moment. Page of Swords reversing the Ten of fucking Swords, with clarifying the Eight of Swords or Eight of Wands. You got a whole bunch. That's Mercury in Sagittarius. That's communication. That's a lot of communication that's coming in. So for some of y'all, this is a negative mindset. You need to learn to balance out those and figure out, look what he's feeding. He's feeding them, right? You need to look at what thought forms to feed and what thought forms to starve. Others of you, this is just about resistance. To not resist divine order, right? Patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. Yeah, you feel like you're robbed of something. Some of y'all, someone here lost a baby, I swear. Look, a young son. Yeah, Page of Pentacles in reverse. Others of you, this could be about a business. There's something that, it's not going the way that you wanted to, and instead of being in the flow, because you've disconnected yourself from your heart, could be something totally unrelated, that, you disconnected yourself from your heart a long time ago because you got hurt. And so now you're disconnecting yourself from, spirit because of that. So yeah, as soon as this resistance is stopped, as soon as you get away from all the fighting and all the arguing and all that stuff, balance will be returned to the situation. And I feel as though, you're going to be able to, some of y'all, this is going to be an opportunity to help others through this. Help others through something similar. You don't have to, okay? But it's some form of charity or something like that you will be operating out of, okay? But you have to remove yourself from this conflict. You have to get out of the state of mind of conflict. Yeah, it's about releasing it. Kind of surrendering to this like stillness, because I feel like some of y'all are like, you just want to get up and go, 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 but they're calling you to be still so that you can kind of embrace this energy of all of this despair that you really need to release, okay? It needs to come out somehow. How is Spirit helping Libra, please? I don't like for my cards to be like bent like that, so... Alright, how is Spirit helping Libra, please? Knight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, so they're helping you to remove emotional and intuitive blockages, because you're going to have to accept like Two of Swords plus the Ace of Swords, that's Three of Swords. Some of y'all, this is about a child or your inner child, okay? The Tower's going to have to come down, right? There's going to have to be a let out of anger. You're going to have to feel this injustice, okay? Libra in the reverse, for healing to happen, okay? Some of y'all may need to address whatever these thought forms are that are coming up, where some of y'all don't even know that you have this going on. Okay? It's like there's repression here. This could be repressed memories. This could be repressed grief, repressed anger. I definitely feel like there's more than anything repressed anger here about a situation. And you may, you know what I mean? You may have been doing the work for a long time and you thought you were over it, and then it came back up. And that's okay. It's okay to not be okay, essentially, is what I'm getting from this. Because the Knight of Cups in the reverse, that's, you don't want to be insincere, okay? Four of Pentacles in the reverse that was at the bottom of the deck just now. I actually shoveled it, and that's heart healing. That's letting go of, pain, deep pain in the heart. Yeah, acknowledging what you lost. Some of you guys there, you're going to see how maybe there's opportunities that you may actually want to move on after you focus on. Yeah, okay. So I really feel like you're going to look at what the cost of repressing these emotions was. I feel like you're going to be looking at in what ways these thought forms, because this is like negative thoughts, okay, or self-doubt. Once you release this self-doubt, okay, and this could also be false friends. Once you get rid of these false friends, okay, even if you've been friends with them for a long, long fucking time, it does not fucking matter how long you've been friends with them. It doesn't matter how long you've known them, all right? Once you cut off these people who are deceitful, because I feel like there's someone here who does not care. The Knight of Cups in the upright, this is someone who cares. This is someone who's sincere, someone who wants to make it right. I don't think you're ever going to get a fucking apology from whoever hurt you, all right? But once you let go of that, I mean, it could be years and years and years you were waiting on an apology and allowing those thought forms to fester. Thought forms like, well, I'm not going to do anything until they, say that they're sorry, whatever. This person may reach out and, they just act like nothing happened. Even though they totally tore up your foundation with the Ten of Pentacles reversed and cost you a whole bunch. You may cut off this person or whatever and then feel completely like shunned from a community or feel like you don't fit in, that kind of thing. You may feel like you've lost everything. All right? And it's okay to, it's okay to, feel that way and have those emotions and really feel like you lost everything, because shit, you may have, but you don't want to sit in that energy with this Knight of Cups. You're going to see how even though you feel like you've lost so much, not focusing on that, not feeding those thought forms of, those swarming thought forms of, the anger and look what this person did to me, or victim mentality, look what happened to me, or repeating what somebody said over and over again into your head, like the negative thoughts or the self-doubt, right? Once you release that, I really feel like you're going to be ending a cycle of lacking inspiration, lacking compassion for yourself. And that's what I was getting. Somebody needs to have compassion for themselves. You need to be able to feel excited about life again. Someone here does not feel excited about life because of the loss that they've experienced. It's almost like you feel like you can't be excited about life anymore. So you shut off your heart space. Like, you feel guilt for feeling like that way. You feel guilt for feeling happy. I feel like you're going to start allowing yourself to have that inspiration again. Let's see what else we got. All right, for Libra, please. A two-faced friend. Absolutely. What did I just say, y'all? Somebody's cutting out two-faced motherfucking friends. That's what this is. You're not going round and round and fucking fighting and going back and forth with nobody anymore. The Knight of Cups reversed, that's somebody who's not genuine, who's not honest, who's deceitful, who is not a genuinely caring friend. And that's exactly what the fuck I was saying, y'all. Cut out this motherfucker. That's what the divine wants for you. That's how they're helping you. They're showing you how this person is two-faced by maybe you were not listening to your intuition because you didn't want to argue, you didn't want to fight. Maybe it was over a long period of time. And I feel like it was. There's a big loss that has to happen to realize who you can and cannot trust, which is terrible. But anything else, please? Oop. Cobweb. Protected from negative forces beyond your control. Okay. So also what I'm getting here is there's some sort of negativity that's directed at you. I feel like somebody wants to block you. I feel like somebody with this here, the problem, because this is the problem, obstacle, or yeah, someone is leaving your life. You're cutting someone This Chariot in reverse is the problem, obstacle, main issue, or blockage, okay? And I feel like somebody really wanted you to feel left out. They wanted you to feel shunned. They wanted you to feel blocked. I feel like whatever energy they were sending to you, I feel like that's how they're feeling now, because you are protected, okay? Because you are protected. They wanted to take opportunities away from you, that kind of thing. But you honestly needed to stop fighting and going back and forth with this motherfucker. Like, just cut him off. Enact boundaries. 7 of Wands is boundaries. Okay? And I feel like if they did any type of like magic or anything like that, okay, this is this being bouncing back to them and causing them to be blocked. They want to put obstacles in your way. Now they're going to be experiencing the obstacles. Okay? Door, opportunities are waiting for you. That's right. You have opportunities waiting for you. Okay? Somebody wanted to stop you, but you have opportunities waiting for you. This person actually might reach out to you or something like that, but just remember, okay, you don't have to stoop to their level. Don't fight, don't argue. All right? Don't fight, don't argue, because this is also a karma card, so what you put out, you will receive back. This is giving and receiving. Okay? We have sunrise, new creative ideas, new ventures, and a fresh start. Then we have key, successful outcome to your problems. Absolutely. Yeah. So just be patient, though. It's going to take patience because you are protected from forces that are beyond your control here. Something happened that you could not control. What did I say in the very beginning? Something happened that you felt like you should have been in control. You felt like you should have been in control. You felt like you should have done something differently. Divine is here to tell you today that there is nothing that you could have done differently. There is nothing that you could have done differently for the situation. And my condolences if this has to do with the loss of a person. Okay? They're telling me not to use... They're telling me to use this, so I'm going to use this. Take action, yeah. This is you moving ahead. But doing it with, a plan. Make sure that you know what you're doing. A year from now and unlikely. So what that tells me is that a year from now, you are going to be you're not even going to think about this kind of shit. It's unlikely that you're going to be on to bigger and better things, okay? And it says choose a new direction. So whatever this was that you wanted, there may have been something that you feel like you really wanted that, you ended up not being able to get. And you feel like it was you, maybe some of you guys feel like you were robbed of it. But that's because it probably wasn't for you, all right? If it was like a job or something like that, opportunity, whatever, you're going to have, see, spell work was right there. I'm going to put that back in. If it's meant to come out, it's meant to come out, which is fine. Okay, a female spying on you, insecurity and destabilization, negligence, and closure, and freckles. So someone with freckles. All right, Libra, somebody with freckles. I really feel like somebody with freckles that's the person who wanted to. You could have freckles, okay? But I feel like this person is whatever they were. See, remember how I told you that they wanted to destabilize you? They wanted you to feel insecure. They wanted to destabilize you. They wanted to slow you down, and they wanted to cause blockages in your life. This person's there, whatever they did, you're protected. You were able to plunge right through that. Excuse me. The negligence thing, I feel like there's going to be someone, like something with court or something like that, where there was proven negligence or something like that, okay? If this has to do with like a parent who was not doing what they're supposed to do, okay? I feel like that's what I feel like that has to do with, okay? Expansion, yeah. So definitely. I feel like a year from now, that's when you're going to see the real expansion on this. I feel like your heart chakra will completely be open. You'll be ready to feel like you can be open with people again. And that's okay if you don't want to be open to people, okay? But the more that you express, right? This is a throat chakra card. Even if it's just to yourself, even if you talk to yourself in the shower, you talk to your spirit guides, guardian angels, ancestors, whatever, in the fucking shower, it's going to be okay. You know what I mean? I feel like you don't have to say it to other people, but I feel like within a year from now, you're going to understand why everything had to happen the way that it did. You're going to feel like you can expand a lot more. If this is a business type of thing, I want you to understand that faking it till you make it, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that, okay? Because true growth and people accepting you for who you truly fucking are, that comes from not giving a shit about what people fucking think. Like, that's like me trying to sit here and be like if, okay, let's say, for example, I have my fucking YouTube channel. There are people who buy followers on YouTube and shit like that. I would never fucking do that because I don't do this for that reason. I don't do this for that reason. You know what I'm saying? I do this to help people, and I do it because I love it. And even if I don't get a single fucking like, even if I don't, it doesn't fucking matter to me. Like, I'm doing this because this is what I'm supposed to do. Okay? This is what I'm supposed to do. This is how I feel about doing this. It gives me joy. And that's the reason why I do it. Okay? So yeah, this is just about asking for spiritual support also. And this is also about a state of uncertainty. Okay? So this is about understanding why things happen the way that they do. You will understand that later on. You will understand that later on. Okay? Your progress you will see later on, more than likely a year from now. You'll start to see the fruits of your efforts. So don't give up. 7 of Wands, don't give up. Don't give up. All right, Libra, that's what I have for you. Thank you so very much for watching if you made it this far. Okay. Go ahead and hit that like button if you like this video, if it resonated with you at all. Y'all can also clue me in the comments to what's going on. Leave a comment. I love your guys' comments, okay? Definitely hit me up in the comments section. And subscribe if you want to know whenever I go live in the future or whenever I upload videos. All right, many blessings to you, Libra. Until next time, bye.